Ashton, thank you for joining us. So you won the Next Big Star event last time. Tell us about your thoughts coming into this one. I think you said something about being different this time and having a different mindset. Please tell us more about that.
The last Next Big Star event, I was, grateful for the opportunity. Just thinking about it, it was exciting. It gave me motivation. So it's like this time, I'm coming with a different mentality. I feel like I'm in a better position physically, mentally, spiritually. So I feel like it's gonna show on the court at this Next Big Star event. So I'm ready for it.
Is there any pressure coming in as like the top seed? Do you feel like there's a target on your back, like people are going to come after you?
I honestly do. Yeah, I already know a lot of people that's really, that's trying to come after me right now. But I mean, as I always say, like it's really me versus me at this point. Like the only opponent I see is myself, and that's the only thing I feel like is going to stop me is myself. So other than that, I'm ready to come and get the wins and get the victory.
When we first started during the city battles, you jumped out first place, and then Jazz Ray joined, and then he took first place, and he was undefeated for like 18 games. And then you slowly crawled back up, and then you took first place away from him, and then you just sort of never looked back after that. But you and Jazz Ray have never played, so there's a chance that if he's in this tournament, you could meet Jazz Ray. Can you talk about that?
I can't deny his talent. He's pretty good, on the court. Played him a couple times, but when that moment in time comes, I'm looking past everything. Like it's just me. So I'm not gonna let him win. I'm coming with that mentality to kill, and I mean that in the most positive way. But who's ever in front of me, they have to be prepared because I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Some might say your two styles are similar. Someone who doesn't know your motion art styles, like your razor and he's swing rhythm. So there is a difference, but to the person like the untrained eye, they might not notice it and they might say your styles are similar. Can you compare your style to his offensively? What differences do you see? And why do you think you have the upper hand? What do you think gives you the edge?
Well, we do have a lot of similar styles. I feel like some of the things that I've done, and I'm not bragging about it or anything, but some of the things I've done, like, he's kind of done as well. So he kind of looks at me, kind of imitates it in his game, which I respect. But, there's certain things that I can do a little bit more, have a little more tricks up my sleeve. So I know he's gonna try to, mock it and do it, but there's only so much he can do. That's how I see it. So it's like I'm gonna bring some new tricks. I feel like the one-handed shot is one of them. The confidence, like things like doing trick shots, backflips. Just being creative. I just go with what I feel. That's where I feel I have the upper hand. But besides that, we have a pretty much similar game, I would say.
One thing I've noticed is you've incorporated the 4 point shot into your game more than he has. Jazare sort of stacks his points one by one. Like the 3 point box doesn't even appeal to him. Like you don't see him making it a point to go to the 3 point box. He just sort of takes his points ones and twos at a time. Whereas you've really incorporated that 4 point shot. You even have some knockouts on your record. Do you think how big a factor do you think that will be? Like when his win streak was snapped, it was because of that 4 point shot. And most of Jazz Ray's losses have come because of that 4 point shot. So how big an edge do you think that gives you?
It's a risk taker, because it's like, okay, when you're the person with the ball shooting it, like that's a very big shot, that you have to take. And if you're not defending it, if you're not stepping up and you have a person that can really shoot that ball, then, chances are you're going to lose it. So I feel through his experience, being defeated when people, shot what, 3 4 pointers, he learned that, you can't take that for granted. Like it just takes 3 possessions to get the game over with. You got to be ready to step up. And if you're the person with the ball, you got to be efficient when it comes from shooting from the 4 point line. So that's what I would say.
There will be people who see you play in this tournament for the first time. What can they expect?
Different level to Ashton. Um, just ready to bring the dog out of him. A lot of stuff, I've been going through recently, and it just kind of motivated me. So, I'm coming with that mindset of like, I want to win, like no mercy. I want to win the next big star event. I want to prove something, to myself as always. So
you still feel like you have something to prove to
I have a
yourself.
question. May I?
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
How has this 104 winning streak or 104 wins with Rimpage affected your confidence? Has that played a part in how you feel now coming into this tournament?
Most definitely it has. I mean, looking back at it, it's an amazing feeling. Like, wow, I've really done this. But you know, of course, you got to put the work in. But you know, being able to do that, it does bring me confidence. It does, you know, the consistency. Like if I can do it, like I can keep going. I feel like I can keep going, and it's just like it just motivates me. It puts this spark in me to like just keep that record going, you know, because I don't want to ever lose. That's always my mentality when it comes to, you know, playing anyone. So, you know, I feel like as long as I keep that mentality and just keep playing the way that I play and just getting better and better and better, then it's just going to keep going, you know, nonstop. So that's where I'm at with it.
I have one last question. Can you talk about the impact of Rimpage, the impact Rimpage has made in your life?
First of all, I just want to give credit to you, Patrick, and of course, Katharina, because without you too, you know, I wouldn't be in this position. So I'm grateful for that. It's more than just on the court. It just inspires me, doesn't inspire me on the court, but as well as off the court. And I feel like that's very important because, you know, it teaches you things throughout life. And it's like, okay, how are you going to handle it? You know, are you going to give up? Are you going to keep going? Are you going to let it motivate you? Or are you going to allow it to tear you apart? So, you know, Rimpage has inspired me in so many ways, whether it's, you know, on the court, the business side, with the mindset, the spirit, you know, all those things, you know, play a big part in it. And, you know, you're able to inspire others out there. Look back on it and be like, wow, I did that. You know, it gives you something to go after. So, you know, Rimpage is really big and it's just the beginning. As I always say, it's just the beginning. This is going to be known worldwide. So, you know, everybody should be prepared. That's what I would say. Everybody should be prepared.
You have got international audience. What's your message for your fans all over the world?
I just want to say thank you. If I can do it, so can you. I'm living this testimony to inspire people like you out there. And I'm grateful for it. You know, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. You know, it's never going to be easy, but you can't give up. You just got to keep pushing, keep going, believe in yourself, even when you can't see it. You know, it's there. It's there. You just have to envision it and go after your dreams. Don't ever give up. And you know, I'm grateful for the audience, for my fans. I just want to let them know they're not going to be disappointed. They're going to be entertained. So be ready to see some entertainment.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. That's it. That's all I got.